hit sensation across the nation with an up-and-coming star. You see me riding every day, I'm never too far. It's just musical car.
Hey there, welcome to Jeff's Musical Car on a nice, beautiful, sunny day in Moncton. And this week I have Natalie MacMaster, who's here playing Casino New Brunswick. So
hey.
Thanks for coming along.
You're welcome. This is a unique experience for me.
It's kind of hard to find anything unique you haven't done because you've done so many things through TV, radio, performances.
That's right. Some totally unexpected things I never thought I would be doing.
Mm-hmm.
And it's all because of the fiddle music.
You've really been lucky to live your entire life through music.
Right.
And it's expanded even into your family life. Can you tell me how that connection happened with your husband and your tour now?
Yeah, my life is, I've been playing for 35 years and was playing for 30 years when I was playing for 20 years when I married my husband.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's about right. And we've been married for 14 years. And we had children, and actually just getting married to another fiddler was really exciting for me.
Yeah,
Until the first time I heard us play fiddle together. Somebody recorded it. We weren't married long, and somebody gave me a copy of the party that we were attending for, and I was like, whew, we do not sound good together. Yeah, it was kind of surprising because we found out that tunes that we played together that we learned from our childhood, we played so differently, they just didn't match. We've since overcome that by learning new tunes together or old tunes together. But anyway, then we get married, so we go through that and we play a bit of music together. And back then when we first got married, but I was mostly doing Natalie MacMaster and he was with Leahy.
Yeah.
And then our baby started coming along, and we have since had 6 children.
Mm-hmm.
Our oldest is 10, our youngest is 2, and by jumpins', don't they start kind of picking it up?
Yeah.
Now, mind you, it's not because of great effort on our parts. I remember when our firstborn was 3 years old, I gave her first lesson, and it ended in tears, both on her part and my part. Janelle said, just wait, maybe she's not ready. So I waited 6 months and tried again, still ended in tears. So then, anyway, when she was 4, she started. Then we kind of all started them around age 4. And now they're I'm supposed to not be, Janelle and I don't really advertise them.
Yeah.
But it's just sort of happening, and now people kind of expect them because of YouTube. So yeah, they'll be playing some tunes with us at the shows. Yeah.
No doubt.
Yeah.
The stage is their second daycare now.
Well, they're pretty comfy up there.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's a good thing, though. Even outside of music, just a self-esteem thing. They're getting used to having that confidence and
Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a gift for sure. I mean, it doesn't come without its share of negatives too. Sometimes they say, "Oh, when are we going home?" Well, our 4-year-old is constantly saying, we leave for we're gone from home for 2 hours. He's like, "When are we going home?"
Oh, I know that. Thank God for iPads.
Yeah, that's right.
So, what song are you gonna do for me today?
Well, it's got to be something that's got lots of bumps in it.
Yeah.
Because it won't be slow and smooth.
No.
Let's do a reel. Let's see what comes out. Are you ready for this?
Yeah, let's do it. The car rendition.
Her rendition is something. Look, my bow is all wrecked from last night's show.
I won't judge you if you miss a note.
I'll just pull those out. I'll sweep them up after we're done.
Okay.
I have played in the car before. A few times out of desperation to practice.
Yeah, I believe you on
Yeah,
that.
I'm fine. Gotta take it out. my foot very well.
No, I'm doing the wheel up here.
Yeah, I saw.
So tell me about the dynamic you have on stage with your husband. Is it something that you had to kind of build that stage chemistry, or do you think you already had a little bit of it?
That's a great question. I wouldn't say we had to build chemistry. I'd say we had to learn how to play together. Our natural tendency was to respectfully give the other the stage.
Yeah.
We're used to being, both Danelle and I, well, I obviously front my own band, but Danelle, when he was playing so much with Leahy, he was mostly, like 90% of the time, he was the leader.
Mm-hmm.
He did all the talking, and he was out front. Most of their stuff was instrumental in those days, and so he was out front all the time and kind of leading the charge. So you get two leaders who, love each other and want the other person to shine. It made me kind of back away so I wouldn't be rude to him and him vice versa. So somebody comes to our show and they're like, well, that's not great of Natalie and that's not great of Danelle. I mean, no one ever said that to us, but we could see from stuff taped and that we were not exuding our usual
outgoing selves kind of thing. Yeah.
But, you learn as time goes on not to be so polite. We craft our show so that we each get our own moments, just to be 100% of who we fully are on our own, which is what people have come to know. And then there's certain pieces that we play together that it would be weird if we were like stomping out front and being a showboat, because the music doesn't lend itself to that. But there's fun little tunes we do, like Orange Blossom Special, where we're kind of having a bit of a duel, fiddle duel and things like that. So it seems to work. I mean, I don't know how honest people are when they tell us all these wonderful things, but we haven't heard anything negative. So.
Well, from what I've seen on YouTube, everything looks good from what I've seen, so no complaints here. So can you tell me, last question about, you've been doing this a long time, so can you tell me a bit about how you like to give back and kind of keep local music and fiddling in your hometown and maybe on the East Coast still alive, and kind of lend a hand in getting the next generations going, because there's always some really good young talent around here that people don't even know about. So
true, and I feel really great about that. As far as me lending a hand, I don't know how much I do directly. I suppose I do some stuff indirectly. I mean, it's the pool of inspiration that people have to draw from. When I was a kid, for me it was the older generation. Now they're considered the older generation. Back then they were the current generation, and they were very inspirational to me. And just by them performing and allowing young people to have a sneak peek into what they do, be it sit beside them at a square dance, which I used to do with my Uncle Buddy, or ask questions or go to workshops. I've taught a number of workshops over the years, a few of them in Cape Breton, of course, the Natalie MacMaster School of Music and the Gaelic College and places like this. We were just actually there, Danelle and I, summer past and the summer before. Okay. So we do a bit of teaching. I guess we pass it on through that, and I just have a real respect and love for Cape Breton traditional music. Danelle didn't grow up with that so much. He doesn't have a distinct tradition. Ontario has its style of music, but he was kind of that plus more. Like, he wasn't rooted in any one strong style. Yeah. But for me, nothing moves me more than just straight up Cape Breton fiddle music. And I see the generations coming. I see that being carried on. I mean, there's all sorts of different talk. You could talk for a whole day from different people and get different views on where the tradition is going, but it's just the most important thing that has to be there is there has to be young people interested in it that have the love for it, and there is absolutely that. No, I agree with that. Yeah. Have you ever had those full circle moments? Like, for example, when you started, I'm sure you played on stage with people who were kind of heroes in the music industry to you, and then now, fast forward 30 years later, do you get these people that come up to you and they're like, I listen to your music, I'm so happy to be able to perform? Or crazy. Is that kind of like a weird moment to you? Yes, but it's happening all the time. All it makes you feel like is that you're old. Oh my gosh. I always used to be the one I've noticed that so much. I always used to be the one that was the young person
Mm-hmm.
doing interviews and stuff. They'd always comment, "Oh, you're so young," and you know. Well, I went to do this last batch of interviews I did for some of the East Coast shows we've been doing, and I'm looking at the two interviewing me, and they're in their 20s, and here I am, 44, and I'm looking at them thinking, "What the hell happened?
Yeah. When
You
did this
guys are
happen?
the young ones, and you're interviewing me? Wait now." Anyway, so yeah,
such
and it's
is
the
life.
same with people saying, "Oh, I grew up with you."
Mm-hmm.
It's just shocking. Funny one is when they say, "Oh, I used to watch you on Fred Penner's place crawling out of the log." Do you remember that show?
Oh yeah, I had Fred Penner in here.
Did you?
I did. He played The Cat Came Back. I almost lost it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, super nice guy.
Super nice guy.
Before we go, there is one other thing you wanted to mention. You do have an exciting new album
Yeah.
coming out just in time for the holidays. Can you tell
Yeah.
us about that?
Sure. Janelle and I put out our first Christmas CD, and for me, it is my first Christmas CD ever.
Mm-hmm.
He did one when he was 14, but that's a long time ago. But anyway, we're thrilled. It features wicked band. Mark Kelso on drums, Matt McIsaac from our band plays pipes and whistles.
Mm-hmm.
Guitars, Mac Moran on rippin' Cape Breton style piano. Michael Shan plays piano as well. I met him on the Johnny Reed tour. He was Johnny Reed's piano player.
Yeah.
And Tim Eady from Scotland, England, and Ireland. He's from all three places.
Okay.
He's playing guitar on it, and he's a beautiful player. He plays like nylon string.
Okay.
And cellist from Mississippi, Nathaniel Smith.
Nice.
So a really good blend. Lots of just really intricate arrangements. Fiddles weaving out, whistles over top.
Was it odd recording a Christmas album outside of season?
Yep. It was strange.
Yeah.
But then you get used to it.
Mm-hmm.
But what was even more odd was recording, doing a photo shoot and a video
Oh yeah, I can imagine.
in July.
Christmas in July.
We're there in
literally.
sweaters outside my brother-in-law's barn. Oh my gosh.
That's great.
Roasting. Oh. Anyway,
Well,
we're really pleased.
that was a lot of fun,
Yeah.
and I'm sure we could probably chat like this forever. But
Yeah.
I do have to get you back for sound check,
Sound
so hopefully we'll see you back in Moncton soon, and maybe we'll do it again.
Great. It's
Do you
great
want-
to be in Moncton.
Do you want
I'll
to
fiddle you out.
play us out? Yeah.
Yeah. We'll do a little jig. This one will be in honor of Ivan and Vivian Hicks.
All right.
Yeah.
Great
who are
people.
Locals, great people. Done some stuff with them over the years.
Mhm.
And we're glad they're around. Playing in the car.
Yep.
Easy on the turns.
Yeah. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.